Hello everybody, how you going? This is Bridget from Bridget's Cottage Plants, and I'm in the greenhouse at the moment. Well, it's actually a white house, as you can see. But I wanted to share with you what's been going on. We've got seeds popping up left, right and centre here on the bench, and a really good success rate with sweet peas, which is very exciting. So any excess to my planting needs I will offer out for sale. I've got cosmos coming up, we've got granny bonnets, trying to get them growing, more sweet peas. Look at that from last year's batch, that's pretty exciting. Sunflowers in the loo rolls, and look what's happening here. Can you see we've got just like a little bit of a, where's my finger, there, a little bit of a break in the surface, and here's another one. They're just pushing their way up through this lovely growing mix. So they sit there for a good week and you just hope and pray that they're, you know, all on track, and then all of a sudden the soil just lifts and then they start to pop through. So it's very exciting. And oh, there's a sneaky Slater in there, he can go. He's just been squashed it. But this one here, for example, so you can actually see what's happening. The little sweet pea seed, oh, there's two of them in there. So it must have double put two in there by mistake. Sometimes I lose count with them because they're actually dark and they're going on a dark surface when you're sowing them, so they're very easy to lose, and I try and do it in a good light. Yeah, so we've got some cosmos here, white cosmos, more sweet peas, a few different varieties. I'm very excited. We've got a very old fly sticky mat there, but I want to show you it really does work, and it's still sticky, so it traps those bugs that just zoom in and out of here. And it's actually a really horrible day outside now. We've got like too much warmth out there. In here we're sitting at 23 degrees, and the reason for that is because Terry and I have lifted up the shade cloth and put it on the internal side of the greenhouse, and it's really working well. All we are doing is literally hooking it in behind the fixture, you know, the armature of the structure. There's no tying off or anything. It's literally just, we just tight, you know, stretch it out between us, and it creates a bit more shade. This is where the sun hits from this direction of the greenhouse, and yeah, it seems to work really well. It's keeping the temperature down. It is going to warm up as it gets hotter in the day, but I'm pretty happy with this. So yeah, I thought I'd just share with you what's going on here. There's plenty still to be propagated and germinated, but I think we're doing all right, and so far I feel like I'm on track because I've got so many things going on in my head at the same time that I'm trying to prepare for, and to be able to get these in the other week and have them all coming up right now is an absolute joy, because I wouldn't be able to do it this weekend, and the weather's not favourable either. So yeah, watch this space. Once these guys get 4 really what we call true leaves, these are just beginning here, that when we got like 4 leaves, they're going to get planted out. And the trellises that we've got going on around the place that Terry's built, actually I can show you, we're going to go out into the outside now. And I was going to open up the greenhouse, but I don't think I need to. I'm happy with it being around 23 degrees. This is all very straggly here because it's an overflow from the greenhouse, and we're in that time of year where we can bring things out, and some of them are just all needing a really good revamp. But there's a trellis there. This is in the dahlia patch. This is where there'll be some sweet peas sown. I'm even not sure what I'm going to do along the bottom there. Not sure. Have to suss it out, but I'm not sure if anemones would actually grow in there or not. Here's a second lot of trellises that have been put in. This is quite a big one, and I'll just take you in. This is because last week we had such cold weather and hailstones, and yesterday, believe it or not, but in the greenhouse it was 40 degrees yesterday. That's how hot it's been. So yeah, this area here, which is looking lovely and tidy, that's going to be sweet peas there, and then there's going to be sweet peas here. Terry's raised this side, that's ready to have another trellis put on it, and then we've got trellises over the other side of the garden, and of course the original sweet pea walk-through arbor there. We've got a shed going up out the back, which is going to be brilliant for storage. And I've also got a sink and a bench there that Terry's started to do for me. So yeah, we've got a lot to do. This month is going to be super busy in so many ways for me, but regenerating this soil over here for the dahlia patch, planting in gladdies, sweet peas, and Crizzies are going well, probably trying to divide up some of them if I get a chance. And over here under the whole very makeshift protection of this old trampoline mat, we've got some more sunflowers there ready to go out, and then the ones that are in there. So every 10 days I'm trying to have a succession planting of sunflowers, so there'll be plenty of sunflowers available for work I've got ahead of me and just to get back on track. So there you go, I'm walking back up through the main garden now, where some sweet peas have actually self-seeded and started themselves off. I'll just take you through this shady part of the garden. I've still got to cut back chrysanthemums. We've got bluebells that have started to come up. I know I'm talking like a two-bob watch because I've got hundreds of things I've got to get in and do, but I have to share this with you. I did do a little video saying that the honesty were starting to come out, but look at that. Isn't it beautiful? So here they are, Linaria, and they're really dancing on a very, quite an uncomfortable windy day, to be honest. But these are just so pretty. They've taken a good 2 years before they've come out in flower, but they were well worth it, and they've been completely grown by seed. So when we stand back this way, you can see what a pretty backdrop that is to the chair. There's no fragrance with them, not that I note anyway, but they are, yeah, they're just really pretty. The old water pond there is still going solid, and this area here, turning around now to one of the driveway beds, I've started to, deadhead the Achillea, stuff like that. And this is getting ready for planting. I've also got some poppy seeds that I put in the other day. I've still to send some poppy seeds out to people who ordered them, but actually right here we are. Oh, you got my shadow, but this is them here. Tiny, tiny little poppies. And they're going to grow massive, and there's going to be poppies dancing all around here in summer. So that's it from me for today. Just wanted to say g'day and take care, everybody. There you go, there's a little succulent that I put together with some of those ones that I had left over from the greenhouse that I moved out. And yeah, I had to share the honesty with you. I honestly did have to share the honesty. Okie dokie. See you later, everybody. Back into it in the house, and I hope everybody stays all right in this weather. It's not too nice, is it really? It just reminds me of what we've got to come. Alrighty, see you from the backyard. Bye.